Us on the telecast. Meanwhile, some news coming in from Australia. Now, Australia is moving towards its largest gun buyback in decades following the deadly Bondi Beach mass shooting. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has announced a nationwide scheme to purchase surplus, newly banned and illegal firearms, calling it the most significant action since the landmark reforms after the 1996 Port Arthur massacre. He said that the tragedy at Bondi showed the urgent need to remove more guns from Australian streets. The Australian Prime Minister also declared a National Day of Reflection on December 21, marking 1 week since the attack. The Australians are being urged to light candles at 6:47 p.m. local time, the exact moment the shooting began, in solidarity with the Jewish community and all those affected. Albanese said that the moment would affirm that hatred and violence do not define Australia. Let's in fact listen in to what the Australian PM has said.
Federal and New South Wales governments have declared Sunday, 21st of December, a day of reflection to honour the victims of the horrific terrorist attack at Bondi Beach and to stand in solidarity with the Jewish community. And today we've been informed that by the Office of National Intelligence has identified a regular online video feed from ISIS that reinforces that this was an ISIS-inspired attack. Today I'm also announcing that the government will establish a national gun buyback scheme to purchase surplus, newly banned and illegal firearms, the largest buyback since the Howard government initiated one in 1996. Australia's gun laws were last substantially reformed in the wake of the Port Arthur tragedy. The terrible events at Bondi show we need to get more guns off our streets.
All right, now joining me on the telecast is my colleague Brian Thomas. Brian, what we're seeing is it's the biggest buyback of the guns in 30 years in Australia. What exactly are you picking up?
Well, yes, Australia will be holding a day of reflection and launch major gun buybacks, as Australia will be observing a National Day of Reflection that is scheduled for December 21st itself, and it will be honouring to the victims of the Bondi Beach mass shooting that claimed at least 15 lives. Even Anthony Albanese announced the solemn observance as part of efforts to promote unity and healing in the wake of the attack. Flags will be flown at half-mast and ceremonies are also being planned with support from the Jewish community. Even in response to the tragedy, the Albanese government has also unveiled a nationwide gun buyback scheme, the largest since reforms following the 1996 Port Arthur massacre. Yes.
All right, Brian, stay on with me.